Hello, dear family. My name is Lev Melik, and I'm recording this video following to some discussion we had on our WhatsApp group Family Tractor. Я повторю эту запись тоже на русском языке. I'll repeat this in Russian for my Russian side of the family to understand better. I would also try to do it in Hebrew, but my Hebrew is still not strong enough. Okay, what I want to do, get a brief summary of our family. So people on the WhatsApp group that many of the family participate will know who is who, because it's quite extended and wide range of the family. This is what it is. So I'm sending this note from Beersheba, Israel. Today is November 14th, 2022, in the afternoon, 5,783 year, it's good for us to know, to pass it to our children and grandchildren, our history. I regret that I didn't ask my mother when she was alive more about my grandparents, great-grandparents. And I think everybody goes through this route. We're busy, we're working, it doesn't matter. But by the time we find, listen, I want to know something about my family. Let me ask my dad, let me ask my grandfather. Well, many times, or grandmother, we'll find out it's too late. You can only come to the grave and ask forgiveness for not having asked. So I wanted to record it so we don't miss this opportunity. First of all, on our website, in our group, in the WhatsApp group, there are 35 members, but we have much more extended family. I'll show you a couple of charts. Well, let me go to the website. Oh, let me first share the screen. I guess I'll share the screen. Here, put share. And now I go to a website, and I go to OneDrive. And then under the OneDrive, if you type OneDrive, this is a highlighted link you can see on the screen, OneDriveLive.com, and it shows ID. So you can always look at it and type it in and find out. In here, you'll see the several files I have on my OneDrive. Some of them my Torah study lessons in Russian, some technical things. Our trip was heading to Smoky Mountains years ago in Tennessee. And then on the public, we have prayers. Those who are interested can check, or documents. On the documents, we have family. And on the family I'm clicking, there's Greenberg, Lewin, and Nelik. And there's also our history, a couple of video files. I'm not going to play them, but they're available for you to look for those who are interested. Now, it's the way I structure it is branching out from me and Helene. My background goes through the Neliks, Helene's going through Greenbergs, and Allison, my son Adam's wife, goes through Lewin's. So if I go to Nelik, for example, so I'm not going to click. If you click on Greenberg, you see the here. You see a here's a chart, family tree. Okay, I did it by hand, and I think Allison, Jeremy's wife, son, finalized it, made it more kind of computer oriented. And similar thing I have under Nelik. So under Nelik, for example, if you go to that, here's instructions and trees in English, also in Russian. So here's like a couple of pages that explain. Here, I click on one. Second page explains who is who relates to who, and the charts, Nelik trees here in English. If I click on that, or here it comes in, let's say the first chart shows that coming from Zinger, Yosef, there's 5 siblings, Pesach, Reza, Rachel, Chaya, Etta, and Freda. From Pesach come the relatives that are in New York mostly. From Reza comes me, Adam. From Rachel comes Zenya and his family, Lev and Dima. And then from, and also Bronya and other ones, and so forth. So anyway, so let me just, you can look through these charts and find details on many. Let's say I go to one more chart. Let's go to Zhenya's chart. Where's Zhenya? Maybe it's chart number 3. No, it's me. Chaim Mendel. Here's Yaakov. This is Mara Pirotinskaya, Nomik, Nina, their children, grandchildren. And if I click on, let's say, on this chart here, what I see, Wolf Greenberg, Yankel, Avram, Zhenya comes from there, Rita, she's in Canada, Bronya, and other people. So you can find, it's mostly complete, but some leaders, the 8th generation, we go, as you can see, 8 generations. The 8 generations I still don't have updated. For example, Dima, okay, Dima has 2 children shown here, but anyways, it's almost updated. So let me just now, I will kind of unshare back from stop sharing and just talk. All right, so from all these people, from all the 8 generations people, currently in WhatsApp, we have 35 people. I am on the WhatsApp. I'm married to Helene Kahn Nelik. She's formerly married to Leonard Kahn, and before Helene's maiden name is Lindemann. Okay, so let's go as we go through WhatsApp group one at a time, and maybe in the future you can, those who are interested, can introduce themselves with a brief corrections or additions to what I just made here. Adam Nelik. Adam is my son. Helene and I have 3 children, 1 from my previous marriage, 2 from Helene's previous marriage, who was Leonard. So Adam is my son. He lives in Hoboken, New Jersey. Adam is in mid-30s. I just rounding the age to, since I don't remember everybody's age, so I just use roughly. He is married to Allison, who is from White Plains, New York, I believe. Allison, correct if I'm off. And they have 2 children, my grandchildren. Serena is a 3-year-old and recently born Logan. They live in Hoboken, New Jersey. Then comes in Alexei Lebedev and Nina Lebedev. Nina is my cousin's Mara Pirotinska daughter, and her husband Alexei is, therefore, he is not blood relative to me, but he is my heart relative to me. So Alexei Lebedev and Nina Lebedev, they are in their early 60s. Sorry if I'm a little bit, I guess, not supposed to tell the ladies' ages, so I guess I will try to skip it. And they live in Beersheba. They have 2 children, Roma and Lena. Roma lives here in Beersheba, married with Katya. And they recently have a baby. Alexei's daughter, Lena, is in New Zealand. They went to New Zealand maybe 5-6 years ago. Bronya Korolova. Bronya is a cousin of Zhenya. She lives near Tel Aviv in Israel, married with 2 children. Dima Zhicher. Dima is my cousin Zhenya's son. Dima has 2 children. Then Henny Odetsky, one of the 3 children of Zita. It might be confusing, but it will become clear if you listen to the whole narrative. So Henny lives near Tel Aviv. Then Iris Khan, Josh Khan's wife. And of course, Josh is the oldest son of Helene, my wife, from previous marriage. Jacob Nelik, he is my cousin. Maybe 10 years ago, we found each other. We didn't know before that we existed. He lives in Los Angeles, but he's Sabra from Israel. He's got 2 children, Liron and Jacob. I forgot the name of your second son. He lives in China, I believe. Liron lives, and Jacob, they live in Los Angeles. Jacob Nelly. Jacob is my age. Jake Ferriman, he is a son of Marcy. Marcy is a cousin of Helene, my wife Helene. They live in New York. Joshua Khan, that's older son of Helene. Iris is his wife, and they have 2 children, Maya and Yoni. Hopefully, Mizrach Hashem make Aliyah soon. Judah Linderman, he is a son, one of the 4 children of Stephen Linderman. And Stephen is a brother of Helene. He's a rabbi in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Judah is very active in Jewish organizations. He is a executive member of, I forgot the name of big Jewish organization, travels a lot, puts a lot of time for the Jewish cause. Leonora Zinger, it's also one of my cousins. She's probably half my age. She lives in New York, in Brooklyn. Lev Goldenberg. Lev is brother of Dima. Lev and Dima have their parents, Olga and Zhenya. I call Lev by his grandfather's last name, Goldenberg. Dima goes by his grandmother's last name as Zicher. But Lev and Dima are brothers. Dima recently had a very nice conversation with Nahum. They have apparently quite different political positions, but they are very nicely, with a little bit of enthusiasm, discussed it. We enjoyed it. Liron Nelik, he's a son of Jacob Nelik. Marcy Greenberg, as I mentioned, cousin of Helene, my wife. Marine Putterman, she is a sister of Leonard Kahn. Leonard is a former Helene's husband. So we still consider her a family. I still can. Helene certainly does. She's not a blood relative to me at all, but we keep warmly her with us. And I know she feels similar for us. She always responds to our Shabbat Shalom messages. Maya Khan is a daughter of Joshua Khan, Joshua and Iris. Maya is on a third year college in Georgia Tech. Hopefully makes Aliyah after that, goes to the Israeli army. I'm sure Nachum Melamed will be very happy to hear that. And of course, Nachum Melamed, the decorated soldier, lives in New York with his wife, Shari. They met, I think, after Shari came back from her army tour in Israel. They live in Queens. Nachum is a special forces guy. Spent a lot of good, put a lot of foot in Lebanese war. He's been now in America for many years, but he still keeps a very warm connection to Israel. And we love him very much. Nelly Pirotinskaya. Nelly is a sister of Nina Lebedeva. Nina and Nelly are sisters. Nelly has 2 daughters, and Nelly, am I correct? 3 granddaughters now. Nicole Polsky. Nicole is also a cousin of Zhenya. She's about half my age. She lives in northern Israel. I think, if I'm not mistaken, is near Tzafat, or maybe they lived in Tzafat, or now she moved to Haifa, I'm not sure. Nomik Perotinsky. Nomik is a brother of Nelly and Nina. Nomik also lives in Beersheba. Olga Zicher. Olga is wife of Zhenya. Zicher, my cousin. Katya Lebedeva, the wife of Ron, Katya Lebedeva. How should I how can I explain clearly? Okay. 2 children. Nelly, Nina, and Alexei have 2 kids. She is one of the 2. Rona Desky. I got confused here a little bit. Okay, big list. Rona, but anyway, correct me if I mistake something. Rona Desky is one of the 3 children of Zita Desky. He lives in Beersheba now. He goes to college in Beersheba, just started his 2nd year, just spent Shabbat with us. We're so happy. Serena Logan is she's 3 years old, but she's already a member of our WhatsApp group. She's Adam's, my son's daughter, my granddaughter, Serena. Stephen Putterman, he is Maureen's Putterman's brother, and son. Therefore, the nephew of Leonard Kahn, Helene's former husband. Victor Kachanovich, only one who is not relative. He is my dear friend. I consider him my brother. I don't have brothers and sisters for my mom. Yana Odesky, again, one of the 3 children of Zita and Yuri. Yana just spent 4 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years in Ireland, just came back to Israel, and she is married with 2 beautiful girls. Yoni Khan, and one of the children of Joshua and Iris Khan, studying college next year. Is a college or maybe IDF Army in Israel, don't know, but he's now in Atlanta. Yuri Ardulov is in San Francisco, Los Angeles. I'm not sure. That's from my part of my family that don't communicate as often. Zhenya Zhicher, of course, my dear cousin. I think he's my third cousin. Lives in Dimona. Has two kids, Lev and Dima, and two grandchildren. Yura Odesky and Zita Odesky. That's Zita is my cousin's Vita's daughter. Therefore, she will be my niece, like a second niece, I guess you would call it. Yura is her husband. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. So hopefully you enjoyed the presentation. I'll make the same now recording in Russian. So one of these days we have to get like a Zoom meeting to put face to face with everybody. In the meantime, please, I ask everybody who heard it, respond on WhatsApp, a very brief summary, put a voice or letters about yourself. So expand a little bit of my brief description. But at least now you'll know who is who on WhatsApp, and hopefully our WhatsApp group it will grow. We call it Family Tractor. That's the name that Ron Odesky, Zita's son, and I came up one time just talking, because Ron is from kibbutz. He is a Mr. Kibbutznik, knows machinery. I guess kibbutzniks know the tractors, and Family Tractor like the name because tractor gets traction, get a family traction, family connection, and bonding. That's why I have a Family Tractor. We all enjoy seeing it. I don't spend too much time bothering everybody with messages, but send occasional Shabbat Shalom and some Simcha, some news, so we all stay together. And with that, again, today is Monday, so Shavua Tov, and we'll stay in touch. Look forward to hear from everybody. Love you all, family.